Have you ever wondered why some people approach tasks and situations differently than you do? The answer in many cases lies in a fascinating concept known as neurodiversity. This term represents the vast range of differences in how our brains function and process information. It's not just about thinking differently, it's about the inherent variations in our mental functions, from the way we socialize and learn to how we focus and experience emotions. Neurodiversity is all around us. It's in the colleague who thinks outside the box, the friend who thrives in solitude, the relative who can focus on a single task for hours. It's not a rare phenomenon, but a common thread in the tapestry of human experience. It's a reminder that there's no standard brain, no one-size-fits-all approach to thinking and learning. Diversity is the spice of life, and neurodiversity is an integral part of this wonderful mix. So, what exactly is neurodiversity and why is it important? Neurodiversity at its core is a concept that champions a simple, yet profound truth, that every brain is wired differently. This diversity in brain functioning isn't just limited to the so-called normal brains but extends to include those with neurological conditions such as autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and many others. Just like the myriad colors of a rainbow or the countless constellations in the night sky, there is a vast spectrum of ways in which the human brain can function and process information. Each variation brings its unique strengths and challenges, painting a rich tapestry of human potential and capability. The concept of neurodiversity challenges the traditional dichotomy of normal and abnormal brain functioning. It posits that there isn't a single right way for a brain to work, just different ways. And these differences, far from being deficits or disorders, are simply natural variations in the human genome. Now, this doesn't mean that neurological conditions don't present real challenges. They do. However, the neurodiversity perspective shifts the focus from a deficit-based model, which views these conditions as something to be fixed, to an acceptance-based model that recognizes and respects these differences. Think about it. If everyone thought the same way, where would the innovation come from? Where would the fresh perspectives and the out-of-the-box ideas spring from? Neurodiversity, in essence, is a celebration of these differences. It's about acknowledging that every brain has its unique way of interpreting the world, and that each of these ways is valuable. In a world that's teeming with diversity in every other aspect, isn't it time we embrace diversity in how we think and process information too? In the same way that we've learned to appreciate the beauty in diversity of race, culture, and physical abilities, the next frontier is to recognize and appreciate the diversity in our neurological functioning. And that's why neurodiversity isn't just about tolerating differences but understanding them, celebrating them, and harnessing their potential to enrich our collective human experience. Neurodiversity is about understanding and celebrating differences, not just tolerating them. Why should we care about neurodiversity, you may wonder? The answer lies in the rich tapestry of benefits that neurodiversity brings to our society. Let's start with empathy. Neurodiverse individuals often have a unique perspective on the world, one that allows them to connect with others in profound and meaningful ways. Their experiences navigating a world that is not always designed for them can foster a deep sense of empathy, a quality that strengthens our communities and brings us closer together. Next, consider creativity. Neurodiverse minds are wired differently, and this unique wiring often results in innovative thinking. These individuals can approach problems from angles that neurotypical individuals might not consider. They can generate fresh ideas and solutions, driving progress in various fields from technology to the arts. Now let's talk about problem-solving abilities. Neurodiverse individuals often have to adapt to a world that doesn't always accommodate their needs. This constant adaptation enhances their problem-solving skills, making them excellent at thinking on their feet and finding unique solutions to challenges. And then there's resilience. Navigating a world that often misunderstands or underestimates them, neurodiverse individuals develop a level of resilience that is truly remarkable. This resilience is not just inspiring, it's also a valuable trait that can benefit everyone in our society. But the benefits of neurodiversity go beyond the individual. When we embrace neurodiversity, we foster a culture of inclusion and acceptance. We acknowledge that every brain is unique and every person has a valuable contribution to make. We move away from a one-size-fits-all approach to education, employment, and life in general, towards a model that appreciates and accommodates the diversity of the human experience. This shift is not just about doing what's right for neurodiverse individuals, it's about enriching our society as a whole. It's about becoming better humans, capable of understanding, accepting, and celebrating the vast spectrum of human experiences and abilities. Understanding and supporting neurodiversity enriches our society and makes us better humans. How can we support neurodiversity in our daily lives? This is a question that deserves our attention and thoughtful consideration. One of the best ways to support neurodiversity is through inclusive teaching methods. Imagine a classroom where every student, regardless of their neurotype, is valued for their unique abilities. Educators can create such environments by implementing a variety of teaching strategies to cater to different learning styles. This could mean using visual aids for those who learn better through seeing or incorporating hands-on activities for kinesthetic learners. The goal is to ensure that all students have equal opportunities to succeed and thrive. Supporting neurodiversity also extends to our workplaces. Promoting acceptance is key. This can be achieved by fostering a culture of respect and understanding, where neurodivergent individuals are not just accommodated but celebrated for their unique perspectives. Employers can also provide resources and training to their workforce to better understand and support their neurodivergent colleagues. Remember, a diverse workforce is a strong workforce, and let's not forget the role of our communities in supporting neurodiversity. It's essential to create safe spaces where neurodivergent individuals feel accepted and understood. This begins with educating ourselves and others about neurodiversity. The more we understand, the better we can empathize and support those who are neurodivergent. Events, workshops, and community gatherings aimed at promoting neurodiversity can also play a crucial role in fostering understanding and empathy. Whether it's in our classrooms, workplaces, or communities, supporting neurodiversity requires ongoing effort and commitment. It's about creating environments where neurodivergent individuals can be their authentic selves, without fear of judgment or exclusion. It's about recognizing and appreciating the unique strengths and talents they bring to the table. It's time we moved away from viewing neurodiversity as a challenge to be overcome. Instead, let's embrace it as a rich tapestry of human experience, one that adds color and depth to our world. After all, supporting neurodiversity is not a duty, but a privilege and an opportunity to learn and grow. What does the future hold for neurodiversity? That's the question we've arrived at. As we've explored in previous scenes, the concept of neurodiversity is not a new one, but its acceptance and recognition have been gaining ground at an accelerating pace. The future of neurodiversity promises a shift in perspective, a world where we see neurodiverse individuals not as people with deficits, but as people with unique abilities. It's a world where differences are not just tolerated, but truly valued. We're talking about a world where a person with autism, for instance, isn't seen as someone with a disorder, but as an individual with a unique way of processing the world. An individual who might have exceptional abilities in pattern recognition, attention to detail, or memory recall. Similarly, someone with ADHD isn't perceived as disruptive or lacking focus, but as someone with a mind that can leap from idea to idea in creative and innovative ways. They might be the ones to think outside the box, to challenge the status quo, to drive innovation forward. This acceptance and recognition of neurodiversity are not just wishful thinking. We're already seeing signs of it. More and more employers are recognizing the unique strengths that neurodiverse individuals bring to the table. Schools are adopting inclusive practices that cater to different learning styles. Society at large is starting to question old notions of what's considered normal. The future of neurodiversity, then, is one of hope. It's a future where every individual, regardless of their neurological makeup, is valued for who they are. It's a future where we celebrate differences rather than stigmatize them. But this future isn't something that will just happen on its own. It requires all of us to play our part. It requires understanding, acceptance, and celebration of differences. So what does the future hold for neurodiversity? It holds promise. It holds potential. But most importantly, it holds a place for everyone. The future of neurodiversity is bright, and you can contribute to it by understanding, accepting, and celebrating differences. Understanding neurodiversity is just the beginning. It's a journey of learning and unlearning, of questioning norms and embracing differences. It involves recognizing that every brain is wired differently, and these differences are not deficits, but rather unique strengths. The key to this understanding lies in continuous learning, in seeking out and consuming knowledge about neurodiversity, and it doesn't stop there. We should also aim to spread this awareness, to talk about neurodiversity in our circles. Conversations can spark change, and by discussing neurodiversity, we can help break down stereotypes and prejudices. Empathy and acceptance are crucial in this process. They are the foundation of an inclusive society, one where everyone is valued for who they are. So, let's strive to create a world that respects and celebrates neurodiversity. Remember, every mind is unique, and that's what makes us all so wonderfully diverse. Hello everyone, this is where we need your support. We've journeyed through the beautiful world of neurodiversity together, and now it's time to take our message beyond this video. Help us spread the word about the importance of understanding and celebrating neurodiversity. You can do this by giving our video a thumbs up, which lets YouTube know that this content is valuable. Share this video with your friends, family, and social networks. Let's start conversations and create a wave of awareness. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it will help us reach a wider audience. Together, we can make a difference. We can create a world that respects and values neurodiversity. Thank you.